Happy 2014, everyone. Today I would like to talk about how to pursue your goals, because I know that a lot of people probably have new goals and things that they would like to accomplish in 2014. And a few people asked me if I could give some tips and tricks. So this is going to be just a short video where I talk about my own experiences, and I hope that it's going to be helpful. Everyone probably knows this feeling. It's a new year, the 1st of January. You have a list of things in your head, or maybe you even wrote it down, the things that you would like to accomplish. Now, I'm not an expert, but I did achieve quite a few goals that I wanted to accomplish in 2013, and I'd be more than happy to share with you what I've learned in the process of getting there. There are two different kinds of goals. Maybe there are even more, but there are two goals that I would like to talk about. And that's the first one, which implies to yourself, and those are the personal development goals. So, for example, for yourself, you want to stop smoking, or you want to gain some weight, or you want to lose some weight. Those kind of goals are personal development goals. Number two is the goals that you want to change in general. For example, you would like to be more social with more people, or you would like to go out a little bit more. Maybe you want to do something good for a friend or for a partner. Now, there are a few things that are really important by pursuing your goal and to accomplish it. Number one, you have to ask yourself, why do you want to accomplish this goal? The reason why you want to accomplish something is probably one of the most important things, because if you don't know why you want to accomplish your goal, there's not really a purpose why you would continue doing it anyways. So make sure that you write down your goals. After that, write down why you want to pursue those goals and why you want to accomplish them. I think that's one of the most important things, and I discovered that that can be very helpful. Number two, which is really important after you wrote down your goals, is how are you going to accomplish those goals? Obviously, things are not just coming to you. You have to take action in order to change, and you need to have a plan on how to do that. So I would highly recommend you to write that down as well, because that can be very helpful in the process. Number three is also a very important one, and that is, how do you see yourself once you accomplished that goal? What would you like to be? How would you like to be? What would you like to have for results? All those things you can write down, separated with each goal that you have in mind, and which can help you to accomplish your goal, because you know what you're looking at, you know what you want, you know what you expect from it, and it's important that you realize what kind of change it can make in your life once you accomplish that goal. Now, along the side, I have some tips for you. Like I already mentioned, I think that writing something down is very important. If you write something down and you put it on the fridge, for example, or in a mirror in the bathroom or wherever you go, it's important that you have those goals constantly around you, that they remind you of what you wanted to do, what you want to accomplish, why you want to accomplish, and what you hope to gain from it, what kind of feeling it's going to give you once you accomplished it. There are a few things that I find really helpful in this process, and one of them is to think positive. If you think positive, a lot of things will go a lot easier, and along the way it might be possible that you get negative thoughts. If you get negative thoughts, that's okay. It's okay to feel negative thoughts, or that you have the feeling like, oh, how am I going to do that? But it's also important that you can let go of those facts or negative feelings, and that you can move on. And that's the reason why I find it very important that you have a list somewhere that's accessible at all times, which can help you to remind why you're doing this. Another thing that I find very helpful is to imagine that you already have it. For example, if you would like to have a bigger salary, how are you going to accomplish that? What do you need to do for that? Those are the things that you need to write down. And most important, what can really motivate you is, how does that feel to have a bigger salary, for example, or to stop smoking? What is it going to give you? And what it's going to give you, that's the most important key for me. If you try to imagine that you're already in that position, that you pursued your goals and that you accomplished those goals, it's a lot easier to focus on it because you already have that feeling deep down inside that you know how it feels. So it's very important that you try to imagine how it feels once you accomplish that goal. And that amazing feeling, which you will feel if you think about that, and if you keep reminding yourself about it, it will become a lot easier to pursue your goals until you're there, and that you can actually have that feeling. But the most important thing, from what I've learned in 2013, is that if you want to go for something, you have to try to focus on the positive aspects, and you have to focus on the things that you want most. Another thing that you also have to keep in mind is that make sure that the things that you write down are doable, and also make sure that those are the things that you desire most and that you really want to do. It's not even necessarily if you want to do it emotionally, but sometimes you have to change for the better because it's better for your health, for example. And those are the things that you have to keep in mind, and that's the reason why it's very powerful to write those things down and to be reminded of those kind of things. So for example, in 2013, when I wanted to make changes in my life, I wrote those things down. And when I wrote those things down, I also wrote things down that encouraged me to continue. For example, I had an eating disorder, and my eating disorder was something that I really wanted to get rid of. But the reason why I wanted to get rid of were even more important to me, because if you know why you want to change something, it's a lot easier to continue to fight for that goal and to accomplish that goal. So eventually I got rid of my eating disorder. It's under control. And something that really helped me as well is by looking at a lot of motivational videos on YouTube. I have one that I really like, and I will put it in the description box. I think it has over 9 million views already, and it helped me tremendously to be reminded of who I am and what I would like to accomplish. So I hope that this video is helpful, and I hope that you're going to have a spectacular and fantastic 2014, and I wish you all the warmth and happiness and strength in your life to pursue those goals, and I believe in you. And I will be back with a lot more videos in 2014. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I have a spectacular list of a lot of requests which I could do, and I would like to thank you for that. And I would like to thank you all so much for being in my life, for making a change in my life, and for bringing me a lot of happiness and positivity. So a lot of happiness and positivity for you as well in 2014, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.